Good afternoon, crew. I'm a Salty Rat. I'm your local friendly space pirate and commander of the Never Ever. Today, we are playing some Megabonk. It's about that time. I woke up, I decided to go ahead and start messing around, finding out, and I want to do some unlocks. Over there, you can go ahead and take a look at that. We are very close to getting the Black Sir Oofie and the Dextrocutioner. We still have Dice Head, Athena, and a bunch of other things to unlock, but today I want to go ahead and mess around with that knight. Sir Oofie is a interesting little creature, mostly because the armor gain goes ahead and really bumps up his survivability as he levels up. And the sword is not a terrible weapon. I feel like it really needs some assistance at times, but the good size, the good reach that it has, and just being able to go and kind of push back enemies is nice for survivability. I do think that it suffers. I'm gonna be real, I think it suffers a lot if you are going for pure damage. That tends to scale knockback, and we're going to try to avoid knockback as much as we can in the early. Because if we have too much knockback and not enough damage, like that right there, bad, right? If we have too much knockback and not enough damage, we are going to have some issues killing enemies as fast as we could. I'm going to take the first one just because it includes size, but really we're going to be looking for damage, size, and cooldown. And I think we're going to go and try to build for close range. A lot of what we're going to be doing is close range. I almost want to say Chonkers would be good. Except that it's not. Projectile count. Excellent. Again, trying to avoid knockback as much as we can. Because that first knockback goes ahead and pushes an enemy out of our tube. Slashes there, it's going to go ahead and be a problem for us. We got our... Ooh, Luck Tome. I'm still not 100% I'm not 100% sure why people dislike Chonkers as much as they do. It seems to be like a big it seems to be like a big maybe I just don't understand it, right? Because all intents and purposes it seems to really be a fine weapon overall. But maybe the damage is not good, maybe it's because it's on a delay, maybe it's not up all the way. If someone's watching this and actually knows the meta of the game, yell at me directly. I'd like to know. So a lot of what we're going to be doing is actually, we're just looking to go ahead and knock out enemies as much as we can. We're building up that count. Flamewalker I don't think is going to be super useful. Poison Flask. I'm never going to say no to poison damage. If we can go ahead and get Gas Mask on this run, it's going to be very hard for us to get knocked. And with that backpack upgrade, the extra projectiles are going to go ahead and just stack up on everything else that we do. I do want to probably get Aegis. I'm probably going to do the thing that people say makes me dumb. And that is just get Chonkers. I want to stay close range. If we can get Knuckles, if we can get Iron Knuckles, that's just going to increase our damage closer to an enemy anyway. So, I think that's the play. I think the play is just going to go ahead and take advantage of the fact that's the distance that we attack from. That's the sword that we attack from. I want to refresh that. Extra luck. An XP tome, a Regeneration tome would be fantastic. Our fourth tome maybe... I'm not entirely sure what our fourth tome is. Maybe just straight up a damage tome would be nice. Uh-oh. Ooh, health regen. Aegis, though. Aegis! Yep. Took a little bit of damage, but that don't matter. The only HP that matters is the last HP. We are going to... Okay, we're getting up to the first boss. I'm gonna go and start roving. See if we can't pop the shrine in this chest up here. The Aegis is gonna be doing its job, though. Which is just, if it gets too close, I hit them. Easy as that. HP tome would scale with a couple of things. I kind of want cooldown though. Because it's mostly because since we have Aegis really likes projectile amount and cooldown. So that might be the job. We got regen right now. I still want damage. I still want... Yeah, I still want damage and I still want XP though. Again, XP is basically just how you scale as high as possible. And that's kind of a huge... That's a huge deal. I'm gonna be real, that's a huge deal. Toxic Barrel is funny. But it could be funnier. It is actually a problem. It is actually a problem. Yeah! Okay, we're fine. I would like to get that HP though. Do not do this to me. Okay, we're fine. We are kind of suffering right now. We are kind of suffering against the boss. It's not that we're not doing damage, it's just like we're just kind of just suffering at the moment. Cooldown. Yeah. Okay, we're fine. That's a problem. First boss is down though. That's nice. Refresh. Shield tome. Shield is actually useful. Shield is actually useful, just I don't think right now. We are very close to death. We are very close to death, gamer. I'm gonna try to get away from the boss right now. No, that's death. Ah! None of that happened. If you thought I died the last run, you're incorrect. That was actually a figment of your imagination. Sir Oofie was rescued by his Crusader pals and was whisked away back to his home dimension. Certainly nothing bad could happen to Sir Oofie. Alright, we are gonna go ahead and, again, just like the last run, I'm aiming for anything that's close range. I want to be a bit of a brawler. Early Aegis is going to go and come in handy. Especially during these swarm, especially during a handful of other things. But I do kind of want to go ahead and up those 2 to 4 before... Oh my god, monstrous of me, monstrous of me. I'm going to go ahead and push those 2 to 4, level 4. And then hopefully get some tomes before the boss pops in. Extra projectile count would be nice. I'm looking for luck, damage, cooldown, and... honestly, projectile count at this point. I think projectile count with, projectile count and the cooldown both really are almost necessary for Aegis. Aegis in general just kind of does its job. I want to ignore pickups for Sword that include knockback, because that's just going to go ahead and kind of make it harder to fight up close, because if I knock an enemy into next Tuesday, it stops being real. Cursed Tome is tempting. I do like Cursed Tome. I am a gamer. Let's refresh that. I don't think it's ready. I don't think we're ready for Cursed Tome. Regen? Everything else kind of sucks. Let's go for a regen tome. That'll be your defensive tome. I think being able to go and just regen some extra HP would be fantastic. We'll still try to go ahead and get luck and difficulty up via the map. And the items. Ooh, damage. Okay, so we got our 2 tomes. Let's go and push these to 4. Hopefully we can get them to 4 before the boss spawns, but I'm not feeling extremely hopeful. Especially since our speed is not fantastic. We still managed to go and get that skeleton. Knockback bad, projectile count good, extra XP there. We are going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and just cut down some extra enemies. Tornado, we're not going to be doing Tornado. Poison Flask. Poison Flask is good. I still want upgrades versus everything else. Quantity Tome is awesome. That was one of the ones that we wanted. Now we just need an XP or Luck Tome, preferably XP. Because even though we might get lower quality pulls from our levels and stuff like that, we're gonna level up faster with an XP Tome. Luck would still be nice. Luck would still be fantastic. Projectile count and size is an excellent pull for the sword. Excellent pull for the sword, especially since we're already backing damage and quantity. I have an irrational hatred for these skeletons. That's the second ghost. I don't see a lot of people talk about Ghost. At least not as much as I think they should be. I think Ghost is a very good pickup. It's not underrated because it's not mentioned at all. I think absolutely every YouTube video that I've seen on Megabonk right now will just like, they'll just skim over the fact that Ghost just kills men. Fast. Fast men kill. 50 Aegis on, I'll take it. I should actually be banishing some of these levels, but I'm looking to get level 4 in Sword and Shield as fast as possible. We didn't quite make it to level 4 for Sword and Shield, but we did get some pretty decent tomes. I think we're actually probably going to be fine for the boss. It'd be nice to have cheese. We are not having cheese right now. I will continue forever and always to sing the praises of cheese, just because, like, poison damage is based as hell. More luck would be fantastic. I'm regenning, but I'm slow? And we don't quite have the damage to push straight through these enemies. Some of the enemies are taking multiple hits to kill. Can we get the bosses dead before the swarm arrives? I don't know. The projectiles are the things that are absolutely just maiming me right now. Oh, hold on, Scorpionuses. We're down to one. We're down to one. Oh, bad luck for Oofie in the desert. Extremely bad luck for Oofie in the desert. We might need to readjust. We might need to readjust things. We really, really might need to readjust some plans. No, not knockback. Power multiplier. None of these are good. None of these are fantastic. I'll take the difficulty because I need more enemies. 8% is not huge, but I need more enemies. The more that we can exploit difficulty early on, the better. Especially during the first minute where we really only have these mummies to take care of. Earlier the better. Earlier the better at the end of it. So we're probably going to pop as many of those skulls as possible. More damage on that would be fantastic. I want as many first deals as I can. I do not want to use my refreshes until we actually have options that we have to worry about. The first 4 levels don't really matter. But I'm definitely going to be suffering if I don't get a 3rd weapon, I think. Aegis is base, but there's that little nagging voice in my head that says, don't pick up Chonkers. Everyone thinks it's bad. And I'm like, after a little bit, it's like, what if I want Chonkers, though? What if I want the big rocks? What if I want that? What if I think they're cool and they build for... And I think that'd be a cool base building thing. Axe would actually be funny. Axe is going to go and synergize with Sword, I think. I am going to be suffering on HP right now. I don't have a lot of regen, and I don't have a lot of defense at the moment. We really just are full hog running into things right now. Oh, no, please! Scarf is utterly useless to me. Katana, though. I would like to have a weapon that goes and then hits behind me. I think that'll be good. I think that's base. Don't make me into a liar. I really should have saved the rage until, like, we're up against a swarm or the boss. But we've got time, and I think waiting around for that power-up to be useful is just that's a fool's errand. We got time. We're winning. We are winning out here. I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my life out here. Give me a weapon or something that I care about that isn't sword right now. Tomes would be fantastic. I want XP. I want damage. I honestly really want damage right now. Possible free chest would be fantastic. Actually, I think we just proc free chest there. I don't know if it makes a sound when we pull a free chest, but I didn't see it pop up from 115. We could have been down to 17, but excuse me, 72 to 115, but I really was not paying attention. I'ma be real. Brad's kind of dumb sometime. Alright, we've got our 4 weapons. I think Sword, Katana, Axe, and Aegis is a very good combo. I got retaliatory damage. I've got 2 arcs to fight in front of me. I've got good damage. I've got consistent damage. Hey, yo! Epic Aegis is fantastic. Hold on. Everything's coming up Millhouse now. We're good. Okay. We still need to rogue. We got our boss coming up. Let's pull this chest before the boss comes in. Hopefully it's good. Give me something decent. Actually, that is decent. Bloodmark is fantastic. Okay. The rat is winning today. Until I'm not. Oh, and we did not get the scorpion this time. I will actually take Sand Golem over Scorpion any day. I feel like Sand Golem is extremely capable of just being ignored. I don't want to say the Scorpion feels overtuned. Maybe I just don't know how to go ahead and deal with, what is it called? I definitely feel like I don't know how to deal with poison damage. Poison damage, I've said this in other videos, I think poison damage is a detriment to my mind. Like, I see the little, I get a little stink lines over me, and I'm just like, oh, this is bad. I think that's half the reason why I played Warlock in World of Warcraft, is I wanted people to feel how I feel when I get a DOT on me. Just, like, turn them off. Feel bad, and you should feel bad, and you should feel bad. It's over and over and over again. Black Seraphi's unlocked. We got the burst unlocked. Now, the question is, can I get the Executioner? Luck Tome. Extraordinarily base drop. Extraordinarily base drop. Alright, so what we're basically just gonna do is we're just gonna walk towards the other shrine. Cut down as many enemies as we can, and then we'll deal with the swarm when we get there. Yup, it's happening! XP Tome. Okay, we have our support. Now we need 2 more tomes to go ahead and just kind of do the job. Yeah, with the swords and the XP that we have right now, we actually should be pretty decent for this pull. So the plan is, I'm gonna try to kill as many of the swarm as possible, and then I think I might hit the shrine. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna hit the shrine yet. Level Katana a little bit more. I know it's a better crit weapon than it is a brute strength weapon, but whoa! Okay, we're fine. We're fine. HP regen. Do not. Oh, there you go. We just got we got a free magnet. Free fridge magnet for my fridge. Get on there. Quantity Tome is fantastic. Actually, almost really want to just hit that one right now. Yes. Okay, let's see what we get. Hopefully we get something decent. Damage up on the katana. Luck Tome. None of these. Cooldown. Here's our 4. Knockback, bad. We're gonna ignore knockback. Projectile count and duration. That's fine. Luck Tome. Sword, knockback again. I don't care about that. Cooldown. Quantity. Damage and size. XP tome. I can't ignore a rare. As much as these would be funny, I can't ignore a rare. Alright, let's go and get positioned for the next boss. We'll push up to that and see what we can roam and take care of from there. At the very least, we have the new skin for Sir Oofie. If we manage to get the Executioner because we're just killing men with swords, I'm gonna be happy. But one of the tasks that I got done is got done. I'm happy. In my heart of hearts, I know I did something productive today. This was not a failed run. I kind of don't want to do the challenge chest. As much as a challenge chest would be funny, I kind of do not want to deal with that. Especially since it's 4 minutes, we still have no idea where the boss gate is. Push Katana a little bit more. I kind of want to ignore Katana right now because it's at 6. Whoa! I will take a free chest out of nowhere. Slutty Cannon is awesome. Actually, that's incredible. Now the question I have, do the rockets from Slutty Cannon deal with, is it the same thing as, if you have the rockets in the cannon, do they double up like that, or is it just, like, not a thing? Like, do the stats from rockets, carry over to the cannon? Is it the same projectile? Go my legion of data miners. Tell me and tell me information right now. I'm greedy for info. I didn't even look at the Aegis. I didn't even look at what we got for the Aegis. Be cool to kill that man. I would love to kill that man. I did! Oh! I thought he was gonna get away. I'm gonna be real, I was not expecting that to be halfway decent. Ooh! That's funny, but what if more luck? We could refresh it. Cooldown. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Extremely unfortunate. Eventually, we should try to go out of our way to unlock. This is bad. Do I not have the damage to deal with scorpions in one shot? Now I do. Every so often, I just have to turn around and kill a billion scorpions. Into the blender I go. Oh my god, it worked out well. I can't believe that's how that works. That's awesome to me. That's incredible. More damage on the sword would be fantastic. You know what? I think we can kill a bunch of skeletons. I am getting very greedy right now. The scorpion's here. Peter, the scorpion's here again. I would love to have an ability to go and stun people into this mess. The amount of damage, this is raw damage. For not having poison, that is an outstanding amount of DPS. We definitely have, like, at least the first level down. Cooldown. 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 Sword? Not knockback, not knockback, XP. I know this is a lot of damage. It is not tier 2 amounts of damage. We need to go. We need to find that boss gate. I've been distracted this entire time not looking for the boss gate. And I don't actually think we're going to be able to go and get the boss gate. Huge problems ahead. got too distracted having a good time fighting in Tier 1 Sands that we're not going to get to the Twilight. You know, that's fine, though. End of the day, I think at the... Who really lost today? Me or the almost 2,000 bad guys that we killed during this run? At the end of the... I didn't get killed by the first mummy that showed up. I'm the winner. It's the same thing with Battle Royale games. Did I lose? Well, I didn't get first place, but I wasn't the first one dead. That's what matters. Lifesteal. I definitely got too distracted by by just like trying to get as many power-ups as possible for this. Unless we can go ahead and find the boss gate now, and somehow I have the DPS to go ahead and just kill the man. Which I don't know if that's possible for the sake of what we're doing. I think we are proper dead. I think we're proper dead right now. We're abandoning tomes unless we get any of the... We're not doing support tomes right now. We're gonna be looking for damage. Damage and defense tomes for the most part. Or anything for raw damage. I do want to survive. That is an insane amount of damage pulling out of this. This is an awesome combo. I'm definitely going to want to look for more combos like this. I think Brawler build is very possible. I'm not going to use my fourth. I ain't got no brain to use my fourth right now. Like, basically just turning around and slapping one of the bloody mummies instantly is insane to me. I feel like that is just a win. I'm showing off who's the strongest man. It's me. I'm the rat. It's me. It's me, gamers. Again, trying to avoid knockback as much as I can. We are probably going to drop sometime after a minute. We do have a decent amount of Aegis. I've certainly had more during runs. It's happening. It's happening. The ghosts are getting me. We just have to react. This is it. We're at a minute in. We're at a minute in. We're at a minute in. I don't have a huge amount of life steal, but I'm going to fight him. I'm going to fight him. If I hit enough of them, maybe. No. It's skill issue. Hey, this has been fun. That was 3 runs of Megabonk. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you vibed. We are gonna go ahead and finish up for today. That was fun. We should do it again sometime. Sit down and have a good one. Right, crew. We're gonna be hitting up. We're gonna be hanging out. Keep an eye out for tomorrow, Saturday. Is it the 18th? It is the 18th. We're going to be streaming Pacific Drive, and that should be a fun time over on Twitch. But keep an eye out. 10 p.m. EST. If you're there, awesome. If you're not, don't worry about it. We'll catch you next time. I'm the Never Ever, fly forever free. Y'all, you have a good evening. Bye-bye.